morning, guys. How are you all doing? Happy Monday. Well, happy Monday to me, happy Sunday to you guys. And actually, I might remove the happy. I'm not sure I'm that happy. It's Monday. I did this schoolboy error of going to bed way too late last night. And you know when you know that it's not a good idea and you're like, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing this. And then, of course, Monday came around and did I want to get up? Absolutely not. And also, it's slightly glossed over me that the horses are on the winter routine yet. I've not quite got into my groove with it. And so I woke up this morning and I was like, oh God, I've got all that to sort out as well. Because at least if they're out in the field, you can chuck them out. And if you don't finish mucking out, it's not the end of the world. But obviously when they're in full time, you've got to do it all. So yeah, Monday started with me kind of going, oh, I should have gone to bed earlier last night. And then it's been like one of those kind of like eye roll Mondays where you're like, okay. So I did my slightly longer ride with Mr. Coco this morning, and we looped back through a farm and we go down their drive. When I got there today, the gates were all bolted, which meant I then had to ride all the way back round again. So we've been on a very long ride today, very long. I feel like we've been out for hours. Another thing that made me slightly eye roll this morning is because I was rushing this morning because I went to bed too late last night, because I got quite a lot to fit in today. Also, I thought, and then I got a message this morning going, oh, actually, we don't need you now this afternoon. You know, you're like, I mean, at some point I might have to implement a kind of, you know, like a policy that if you cancel me only like 12 hours before, then you're going to have to pay something, because otherwise, I don't mind it happening every now and then, but just slightly mess up the week. And also then I've got to try and put that work into another day, and it's quite frustrating. But yeah, so now I'm like, oh, so I didn't need to rush this morning then. How bonkers that it's 5 weeks to Christmas today, and like 4.5 weeks to what I class as an Equestrian Christmas Day, which is the shortest day of the year. I feel like we should make that into something. Like maybe everyone deserves a bit of a treat on that day, horse and rider, or horse and owner. So it'd be like, yes, you've made it to the shortest day of the year. Have yourself a nice bit of chocolate or a glass of wine or a bit of cake and give the horses some carrots. I feel like it's an achievement to get to that date. So once you're over it, it does feel better. At least you know you're going back in the right direction. But yeah, it's just, flying by. I feel like time is really flying by right now. Which leads me on nicely to asking you guys, in a fun, nice, happy kind of way, what is on your Christmas wish list? Obviously, if we're being serious, no wars, no famine, no poverty, no crime, no murders, all that would, be on a Christmas wish list to not happen. But we're going for the light-hearted version. So what's on the Christmas list? What are you thinking? I would really like that. I mean, you can be as extravagant as you want. I mean, in which case I'd be like, I want to win the lottery, obviously. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I've got a few things that I would really like, but I know I'm not getting them, but they are on my Christmas wish list. So since the weather's nice, I'm going to clip Mr. Coop because he's become a teddy bear once again. Oh my God. So thick. Oh, he's so warm. Poor chap's also been rubbing his face. Would you like to show? Look, down by his nose. Look at that. It's actually slightly worse today, Coop. Not good, mister. That's why we need to get on and clip him. Help him feel a bit more comfortable. Well-deserved roll after that clip. Let's not look too closely. I've probably missed bits. I mean, we're not going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, is that nice, Mr. Coop? Oh, you right there, old man? Yeah. Now, anyone that's watched my channel for a while will know that I love old equestrian things like old stop pins and old programs. I do end up collecting a lot of programs. And look at this one I spotted on eBay the other day. I have a particular thing about the Olympia Horse Show. I don't know why, I just do. And this one's from 1934. And other than a bit of kind of damage on the binding, it's really not bad condition. In fact, this is bigger than the ones I had before, so I didn't even expect it to be this size. But I love the front cover on it. It has that amazing old book smell, and I just love the adverts like this showing what the saddles were like back then, how much they cost. I love it. I'm not selling this one, keeping it. This is for a jumping class. Look at their names. They didn't have big fancy names back then, did they? I mean, Girly and Goblet. Like sort of very simple names, nothing like we have nowadays. I was having a lover flick through and missed this bit earlier, but the parade of the veteran war horses. How beautiful is that? Look at the ages. I'll leave that, if you pause the screen you can read about them. There's lots of them. This would have been some parade. These incredible horses. Just giving Sienna a bit of a long rein over some raised poles. Got the bum band on and the core strength band on too. Haven't actually long reined her for a couple of weeks. Probably best go back to having two hands, because otherwise steering, yeah, my steering's not grand. And that's what happens, we just miss poles out. I quickly popped my phone on the fence because Sienna was going so beautifully long reining. It's impossible to look good when you're long reining. You always look like you're being dragged even if you're not. But look at this lovely bit of trot work. I was so impressed with her. She's a very good girl. On the left rein we couldn't get it in the trot. Like, she trots but not on the bit, sadly. But I mean, she is in the head collar, so it's no surprise. But do love a bit of long reining. Here are my 3 Christmas wish list items. These Cavallo boots are beautiful. I've always wanted a pair of laced up boots, preferably in a slightly funky colour. And I want these. Can I ever afford them? Absolutely not. That blue is to die for. But I just love them. I love the look of them. Very dressage-y. I also really love this kind of oxblood red colour. Stunning. Then the Polly Jumps corner feeder. I've got one in Sienna's stable already, and I just think they're really durable. Like, she's leant on it, she's chewed it, she's kicked it, she rubs her bum on it, and it's still standing very strongly. Would like one in the other stable. And then finally, these Jump for Joy cavalettis. I'm very into my pole work, and I think these cavalettis would be very useful in the arena. Also, when I lunge the horses over a jump, quite often the lunge line gets caught on the block. These would be great. Cringe alert, you know I hate doing this, guys, but 70% of you that watch this channel regularly are not subscribed. If you're enjoying the videos, please hit that subscribe button, maybe comment, a little like. It really helps the channel to keep growing. I appreciate it a lot. Good morning, guys. I don't want to take my chin out of my coat because it's cold today. There's a real, bitter wind. I don't know which direction it's coming from, but it's cold. And I started the day in my little purple coat, which isn't very thick, and now I'm freezing. And it's like, you know, when it really gets to your bones. I feel really internally cold. That sounds like such a weird thing to say, but I'm properly cold. I don't feel like I'm going to warm up now for the rest of the day. Anyway, Mountain Big Roz here. We're splashing along through this muddy track. I have been a busy bee this morning. I've been helping out some people who have sadly, the whole family have gone down with COVID. So I've been just doing their horses in the morning, and then I've been out hacking already. And yeah, we're doing a few odd jobs here and there, but we're nearly at midday. So today I've been doing a cracking job at time management. I am somebody who naturally likes to be early. I don't like being late, stresses me out. But yeah, every evening I'll always sit down and I'll write out the times for the next day and where I need to be and when and so on. And today we've just been smashing it. We've been hitting everywhere perfectly on time, and that makes me very happy. I'm easily pleased. Have, however, been very naughty. What are you looking at up there, Big Roz? I've been really naughty. This is not the first time in the last couple of weeks that I've been really naughty. So I'd say a couple of months back now, when the Christmas stuff started coming out, I picked up 2 tubs of sweets because they were their best price or whatever. Put them away for Christmas. I sometimes like to put them in presents for people and things like that. And a few weeks back, I had the real need for chocolate. You know, sometimes you just need chocolate. And I didn't have anything in the house, so I might have opened up a tub. Oops. Anyway, enjoyed that, and that was lovely. And I had 1 tub left, and I thought, that's all right, I don't need any more than that, so that's fine. Then last night, I might have opened the other tub. Because again, there's not much food in the house at the moment, and I just needed some chocolate. And that's just what I did. I so, but I got such a sweet tooth, and I just can't resist it when it comes to chocolate. Can't resist. So I'm currently doing an online shop, and I've had to add more Christmas chocolate to it. Let's just hope I manage to not eat this stuff. I'm thinking I should probably leave it later till I buy the Christmas chocolate, so there's no chance of me stealing it. But yeah, oops. It's one of those days where I'm really pleased I don't ride her at this time of year, because she is fiery. She really wants to roll. That's why she's trotting around like that. I'd like to say that it's my training, but it's not. Yes, she's feeling very spirited today. I thought I might allow her a little jump at the end if she's sane enough to cope with it. You donut.
ready.
I am finishing the vlog there. Guys, it is actually the next day. Look at that sky this morning. Will the camera pick it up? There we go. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Please leave in the comments what's on your Christmas wish list. I'd love to know. And yeah, see you again soon for another vlog.